We see around us the unhealthy outnumbering the healthy. Obesity rates are rising, and preventable heart diseases are the leading cause of death. The lifestyle that encourages excess and pushes towards unfettered greed is killing us. It is especially harmful to the poor and those in need. It's become so dangerous, the government considers the current state of the populace a national security threat. So what is the solution to this crisis?
We are born, we become strong, and then weakness overtakes us. That is the cycle of our lives. Throughout our lives, though, the actions we take and the intentions behind those actions affect where and how the cycle ends. According to Islam, we should be taking actions based on the guidance and light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed through the Quran, the Sunnah, and the Ijma of the Sahaba. And through these sources, we will find the answers.
To understand the issue of health and fitness, we need to know how we define those words. In the modern world, being fit has become an aesthetic rather than a choice made for your actual health or for the sake of others. This has led to health issues related to people attempting to meet those unrealistic images foisted upon them. Eating disorders like anorexia and bulimia, as well as steroid abuse, are direct causes of this shift in what it means to be fit. For many others, the ideal is so far off, they lose hope and move further into obesity. When it comes to the modern definition of healthy, there seems to be an emphasis on fad diets that go nowhere and do nothing for your health. But what did fitness mean in the past? What about health? Fitness was defined as a measure of your capabilities, not your appearance. Health was defined as a consistent and constant habit of cleanliness and good hygiene. You could be thin, but if you are unable to do much, you could still be considered unfit. You could be muscular, but if you are uncaring of your cleanliness, you would still be considered unhealthy. But what exactly does Islam say about health and fitness?
We know from the history of the early Muslims that they did not live lives of laziness. They were constantly active. In fact, for many, they had to be active and fit so they could defend themselves in the face of the oppression and the hostility they were confronted with. Their fitness was for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Islam is a holistic way of life. It recommends and encourages physical activities that don't just require repetition. Instead, Islam encourages the building of skills through various sports. Some of these skills are not only encouraged for their benefit to your health, they are encouraged for their uses in dangerous and straining circumstances that may save your life. These sports include archery, swimming, and horseback riding.
Along with fitness, hygiene is an essential part of maintaining a healthy and Islamic lifestyle. Many of the most vital obligations Muslims have are directly related to hygiene. It is for this reason that Abu Malak al-Ash'ari, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Purity is half of Iman," and physical purity only comes from the maintenance of proper hygiene. A portion of the proper hygiene that Islam not only recommends but requires are washing oneself before prayers and bathing every Friday. Many other acts, such as washing one's hands before and after eating, cleaning one's teeth, and dressing in clean clothing is important within the sphere of Islamic hygiene.
The holistic Islamic system is one where all aspects of a person's life can find peace and purpose. It is a way of life that promotes an ideal, yet gives a pragmatic outlook upon the world around us. Fitness in Islam means becoming strong and increasing your potential as a human being. Hygiene in Islam is tied to the purity of your faith. The more you are fit and the more you are hygienic, the closer you are to a path of righteousness, the closer you are to Allah.